It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news on 95.1 FM, weather always comes first. Critical fire weather, including dry, gusty winds, are forecast today over southeastern Colorado and portions of New Mexico, Arizona, as well as the Texas Panhandle. Warm temperatures are expected this week for the Southern Plains, the Mid-South, and Ohio Valley regions. That's where record-breaking or near-record highs are expected. Closer to home, enjoy the sunshine today because clouds roll in tonight. Tomorrow, temperatures are going to drop around 15 degrees, and rain will move into the region. Temperatures will remain in the 60s through the weekend. We're going to have another look at the weather following this news. Breaking news. Yesterday was Election Day, and we do have the unofficial totals here. First off, for mayor of Tularosa, what did Deborah Cooksey do to Margaret Trujillo?
Beat her bigly!
Absolutely. Bye-bye, Mayor Maggie. Hello, Mayor Cooksey. Cloudcroft City District 9, Vincent Turner is the victor. Alamogordo City District 1, Nick Paul, he ran unopposed. Alamogordo District 3, Warren Robinson defeated both Carl Melton and James Talbert.
I have a great team of people who help me.
Alamogordo City District 5, Sharon McDonald defeated Al Hernandez by 20 points. Alamogordo City District 6 was won by Mark Wayne Tapley. Tularosa Trustee District 8 was won by Mark Garwood. Tularosa Trustee District 9 was won by Tabitha Foster. Municipal Judge for Tularosa District 8 was won by Larry Berry. Alamogordo School Board District 1, Judy Raven fell to Craig Dankus. Alamogordo School Board 3, Amanda Jewell fell to Shannon Wright. Alamogordo School Board 4 was won by Brandy Murphy. Cloudcroft School Board at Large, too close to call as of news deadline. The City of Alamogordo City Charter Amendment question was overwhelmingly voted for in a positive way. That's a yes. Tularosa Schools requesting an obligation bond. That was voted yes. Cloudcroft Public Schools imposing a property tax per each $1,000 of net taxable value of property. That voted yes. Alamogordo Schools had a couple of mill levy questions. Both of those passed yes. And although not local, this one is interesting, and that is Santa Fe voters approved on a tax on wealthy home buyers. Homes costing more than $1 million, the measure will add a 3% excise tax on every dollar over $1 million, and that money will go toward the city's Affordable Housing Fund. The Santa Fe Association of Realtors lobbied against that measure, mainly because now they're not going to be selling any of those high-dollar homes. The Otero County Commission regular meeting is happening this Thursday at 9 a.m. at the Commission Chambers. Tularosa High School is going to be holding a Veterans Day Assembly this Thursday at 10:30 a.m. They invite all local veterans to the high school gymnasium for the event. The monthly meeting of the New Mexico Museum of Space History's Astronomy League is having a meeting on Thursday from 7 until 8:30 p.m. That'll be located at the Clyde Tombaugh Education Building on the campus of the Museum of Space History, and the event is free to the public. The Alamogordo Community Yard Sale is coming up on December 2nd. I spoke with Yolanda Hingle. She's the coordinator for this event.
What's going on is it's an opportunity for everyone to clean out their closets, clean out their garages, and share some of those treasures that they have hidden and make some money for the holidays and share their joy with their neighbors.
Saturday, December 2nd from 9 until 2 at the Elks Lodge. Yolanda, how does someone learn more about this?
Well, they need to call me or text me at 602-695-0611. 602-695-0611, and I will get in touch with them. I will leave them. I will create a list of who's registered, and we go from there.
You can hear that interview in its entirety on the Crazy Radio YouTube channel. Well, today is Wednesday. Let's go now to Susan Payne for a weekly report from Love Inc.
Hey, good morning, Alamogordo. This is Susan with Love Inc. of Otero County. I want to start off by reminding everybody that Love Inc. of Otero County is the administrator of PNM's Good Neighbor Fund. We are able to help with an electric bill up to $170. There are a few requirements, nothing big. Of course, there's some income requirements. If you or somebody you know is in need of assistance, please give us a call 575-439-4812 so we can get you scheduled, see if we can help you with that. Also looking ahead to February 24th, 2024. That is the date that we have set for our rescheduled fundraiser, A Love Affair to Remember. We're super excited about that. We're hoping that with this additional time, we're going to make it better than ever. So mark your calendars. Tickets will go on sale right after the first of the year. And then also, of course, don't forget, we partner with Animal Village to provide pet food for your pets. So if you are in need of that or somebody you know, tell them to give us a call as well. That's about all for now. We are moving into the holidays, and we will be getting some additional phone calls, I'm sure. So if you or somebody you know is in need, please give us a call. We are here to help. Until next week, thank you, everybody.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
AlamogordoTownNews.com is a locally owned website featuring local news matters from a local perspective that affects you, and we bring it to you directly. Plus, local sports, cultural arts, and events. Online, AlamogordoTownNews.com. Owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
Ryan Martinez, the man seen on video shooting an anti-Juan de Oñate protester in Española, is asking to be released from jail before his trial. Martinez's defense attorney, Nicole Moss, filed the appeal on Monday, less than a month after a Rio Arriba County judge ruled to keep him behind bars. The reason? They feel the judge did not consider fully other conditions of release that they say could keep the community safe until they go to trial. Moss spoke with KOB.
Well, Mr. Martinez had a right of appeal to the New Mexico Court of Appeals, and we thought it would be important.
On October 13th, Martinez sat in front of a judge for the first time. Following a full day of testimony from witnesses and responding officers, the first judicial district judge, Jason Linyard, ruled that Martinez will be held in jail until trial.
The court does not agree with the public safety assessment's valuation as to Mr. Martinez's fitness to be released. The court finds, rather, that there's clear and convincing evidence that he presents a danger to the community.
Martinez's attorney filed for an appeal asking for him to be released, stating that there are steps that can be taken to ensure community safety.
The court could order would be things such as a GPS ankle monitor to ensure that he goes where he's supposed to go, a curfew. He could even be ordered onto house arrest, all things that the court could have considered, and I felt like weren't given enough consideration during the hearing.
Moss adds that Martinez's parents have also made changes to encourage the judge to release him.
They had already removed all firearms from the home before the hearing, and they were willing to comply with any conditions of release that the court imposed. Pretrial services was welcome to come out to the home and to search the home to look for anything that they were concerned with.
Back in October, Linyard spent more than 30 minutes following closing arguments explaining his reasoning for not releasing Martinez. While he recognized that Martinez did not have any past convictions, he did have a run-in with the FBI for making threatening comments online. He swore at officers and children on the day of the shooting, and he came to a peaceful protest heavily armed with 2 handguns and loaded magazines.
He has been warned by a special agent with the FBI by being cautious about his behavior, making threatening comments. It's concerning behavior, to say the least. It is certainly violent in its nature, and the circumstances seem to be created by Mr. Martinez.
The appeal was filed on Monday, and the Court of State Appeals has up to 2 weeks to respond. But just last week, Martinez was also charged with a hate crime. His attorney is also arguing that the shooting was in self-defense. Linyard has already said that he doesn't fully buy that argument based on the security camera video, but ultimately it will be up to a jury to make that decision. 19-year-old Randy Nguyen Martinez was arrested for allegedly hitting 6 pedestrians and 6 parked vehicles in the parking lot of the Corral Arena in Hobbs on Sunday. The injuries to the 6 people ranged from minor cuts and bruises to major internal injuries and even broken bones. The individuals were taken to a hospital, and one person was flown to Lubbock. While deputies were talking to Martinez, they noticed several indicators that he was under the influence of alcohol. Martinez took a breath test, and his results were 0.19 and then 0.20. Folks, that's more than twice the legal limit in the land of enchantment. He was booked into the Lee County Detention Center on the charges of aggravated DWI, causing bodily injury, negligent use of a firearm, and 6 counts of aggravated battery. Martinez was arraigned and released on an unsecured appearance bond of $5,000. The Roswell Police Department SWAT team competed in the Texas Tactical Police Officers Association's SWAT competition. The Roswell team did perform very well, finishing 9 out of 36. The 4-day challenge centered on physical fitness, shooting skills, and team communication. The Roswell SWAT team was one of 2 New Mexico teams to compete in that event. The Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office SWAT team finished 20th. Again, Roswell finished 9th. Abraham Romero played both offense and defense for Oregon Mountains football team. If you remember, he tragically collapsed during a game back in 2022, began having seizures on the ground, and later died at the age of just 17. According to his mother, Romero suffered multiple concussions prior to his death and even complained of a headache prior to the August 26, 2022 game.
There's no words that I could say to explain what it feels to lose your kid.
That's Elizabeth Alonzo, Abe's mother, speaking with KOAT.
Since I saw him at the field laying there, he never regained consciousness after that.
At that time, nearly a third of varsity football coaches in New Mexico were not taking their required training on concussions. Good news, that number is now down to around 14% still lacking. Along with advocating for more safety awareness, Elizabeth would like parents to know more about what to do with their children.
I would have given anything to have Abraham back. And at that point, I couldn't do anything. It was just him there laying.
Sports and weather are next. You're listening to Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, it just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 3 matches for New Mexico volleyball today. Those games are up north. This Saturday, your Tularosa Wildcats travel to Eunice in the state semifinals. I spoke with Coach Mike Filicetti.
This should be a fun game. And, I don't think our kids are scared of anybody anymore. I think they know they have just as good a shot as any of the other 4 teams that are around right now. And, we're going to go with the attitude this week when we prepare that, we need to be, we're going to win this game. That needs to be what our attitude is. They are. We're just as good as anybody.
The Tularosa Wildcats in the state semifinals. Again, that game will be in Eunice, 3 p.m. on Saturday. Tickets are digital only, and the link to purchase is on the Tularosa Schools Facebook page. Wow! There are 8 games for New Mexico football on Friday. Those games include New Mexico Military Institute at West Las Vegas, Hobbs at Cleveland, Mayfield at Roswell, and Las Cruces at Centennial, to name a few. Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies, winds gusting as high as 28 miles per hour, increasing cloudiness tonight, partly sunny tomorrow with a 20% chance of showers. Your high today in the basin, 77, low tonight of 48, high tomorrow, 62 degrees. In Cloudcroft, sunny skies today with winds gusting as high as 48 miles per hour, increasing cloudiness tonight with winds gusting as high as 37. Mostly cloudy tomorrow with a 30% chance of rain and snow showers, winds gusting as high as 22. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 55, low tonight of 33, high tomorrow, 43. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.com, and learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. We've also launched the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel, and it features our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Well, that concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.